So what happens when thousands of everyday investors unite to take on Wall Street's most shorted department store? Kohl's just became the latest retail battleground as a surge of retail traders sent the stock skyrocketing in a single day. But will Kohl's newfound meme status translate into a sustainable turnaround, or is this just another flash in the pan? Now, this is the monthly chart on Kohl's. You see price selling at distribution levels near that $50 level. And you can see price now selling at accumulation areas near that $8 level. One thing to note, you did see price get rejected near this $20 level. And if you look to the left, you have a lot of noise. This is what I call quicksand, meaning price did surge higher, but it's going to take a lot more convincing from the bulls to see price surge past this quicksand. And that would be roughly above $30. Now, when you scroll down to the weekly chart, you can see price was making lower lows and lower highs. And if you can't read price action, just follow the moving averages as they were pointing down. However, price did bottom, and now you have the potential of a bullish crossover between the 13 and the 26 weekly moving average. One thing to note as well, this surge and then pullback did take out some local sellers near this $11.50 level. This is essentially a drop in price, base in candles, and then a drop or leg out on huge volume. Now the question is the pullback your opportunity to get long? Let's zoom down to the daily chart. And this is that pullback that we saw, inverse hammer on the weekly chart. Last 2 days, price has been selling off after a huge initial pop. Again, resistance near that $20 level. Price is now contending and testing this 200-day moving average. Anything above it, you're in a secular bull market. Anything below it, you're in a secular bear market. This is that level we saw, weekly sellers on the weekly chart. This is the price action on the daily chart. So now, the question is price going to fill this gap down near $10.50, or will we see a bounce off this 200-day moving average? Well, technically, there's nothing stopping price from filling the gap, as that's what gaps are for. Gaps always get closed at some point in the future. Question is this gap going to get filled before price shoots higher? Only time will tell. Now, looking at the price action where price started to roundabout and move higher. Trying to see if there's any levels of interest. And the only level of interest that I see is going to be down near $7.50. And so pretend you have one block and then you have the breakout of that block on this candle here, retest before prices move higher. You do have another block above that one. Again, you have that breakout. The Question is price going to close the gap, but also retest this block before moving higher? Or is the move to the upside over? Only time will tell. Let me know what you think in the comments. Is this rally over or just beginning?